Overstepping the usual mandate is a prerequisite for withdrawal of such prerogatives. The future of Dr. BBM hangs in the balance. Honorable Mayardit wrote the below passage, citing what he had called public opinions and demands to have prompted President Kiir to strip some delegated powers from Dr. Benjamin Bol Mel. Honorable Mayardit continued, "It is something obvious in democratic world, a good-hearted leader, president, have no choice rather than to always siding with his or her country's populous demand. This is a paradigm shift, at least in Honorable Mayardit's usual stand. However, the public opinion has nothing to do in Dr. Benjamin's looming predicament. Dr. BBM has himself to blame. A lucky man that always encountered no limitations in his life has overstepped on the trust bestowed upon him by the president. He had seemed to be taking the president for granted. His ambitions coupled with ineptitude is to blame. In governments, vice presidents do not have absolute powers prior to their accession to power. The powers of vice presidents are drawn from the powers delegated by the president, not more or less. Dr. Wani Iga has demonstrated this very well during his tenure. He, Wani, dared not moving on the direction he wasn't authorized. As a second man, you need to be less manipulative because it is not right to attempt to outshine your boss. In this scenario, I think Dr. Benjamin Bol has taken along with him the behavior of market monopoly into politics, and this betrayed him most. He shouldn't have tried to monopolize the affairs of the serving president, whatsoever the case. You can't be an agent of someone who is not absent. Literally, Arabic words for the present of the principal doesn't give right to the agent to claim things on behalf of the former. We can't have two powerful men in the same location. Even the Dinka people refers to no more than one bull in the herd. Otherwise, one must undo the other. The history of acting presidents or the heirs to throne is always replete with misunderstandings if the persons constitutionally legally placed to act in the absence of sovereign overstep their mandates. For instance, King Hussein of Jordan has to strip powers from his twin brother, who was the heir to the throne, in favor of his son, because his brother did what was unusual for someone acting on trust. So, who is Dr. Benjamin Bol Mel to overstep President Kiir's trust and go scot-free? BBM must be made to understand this, if he is not shown an exit door. Why did he attempt to control even the president's breath? Changing even the president's own personal bodyguards was not only queer, but unbecoming. There are more to this. I'm contemplating writing a book about Benjamin Bol's excessive meddling in the presidential prerogatives. Otherwise, President Kiir's immediate intervention is highly needed to arrest the surge in Dr. Benjamin Bol's unauthorized control of power over anything in the country: economic, military, governance, and even judicial powers. The country is at a crossroads if the president does not intervene to restore his own powers. No one is capable of controlling everything from behind. Vice presidents that prefer their own future do not attempt to control presidential powers. The people of South Sudan are watching. We must come to know the country belongs to all of us. We can't live at the mercy of one's own ambitions. This opinion piece is by Ateny Wek Ateny, former press secretary in the office of the president. Please subscribe to the SSGTV South Sudan Global.